Welcome back to One Crack News. Let's talk about it. One Crack News. Your boy Carcino here, and let's get into it. Now, there's a Chicago YouTuber, not me. He's a singer named Austin Jones. He's 26 years old. He's facing 20 years in prison after pleading guilty to one count of a receipt of child pornography on Friday. Oh, wow. Yeah, serious. And the thing about it is, they always push for celebrities, black, or anything they do on YouTube, they blast it. Nobody really heard anything about this from this kid. Not one thing. The YouTube star whose music has been heard millions of times pled guilty to one count of receipts of child pornography. The plea was entered 7 months after Jones of Bloomingdale was arrested at the O'Hare Airport out here. And when he came back from his international tour, he was charged with 2 counts of producing a child pornography. And he's scheduled to be sentenced on May the 3rd. He'll be allowed to stay out of jail and continue his therapy because he decided to go through counseling, while he's still locked up. But they never discussed this. This is a YouTube star with millions of hits, and you never heard about it. Austin Jones is his name, from Chicago. Now, he faces a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison with a $250,000 fine. Assistant U.S. Attorney Catherine Welch laid out the graphic details, saying the 26-year-old Jones solicited lewd photos and videos from 14 to 15-year-old girls between August of 2016 and May of 2017 through his Facebook Messenger. And on several occasions, Jones, who's 26 years of age, if I didn't happen to mention that, told the girls that he was giving them a modeling opportunity that required them to strip and show their bodies and their breasts and everything else. And next thing you know, the 6 girls, all 14 or 15 at the time, sent Jones 66 pictures and videos. And they did everything he instructed them to do in the video. Jones told one of the ladies to take off her pants and say, "Hello, hi Austin, I'm only 14. This butt is only 14. And watch my 14-year-old butt bounce." Austin. He told her to say these exact words as she did, and she did bounce in the video. So not only did he know their age, he was telling them to say their age. Um, Wells said that Jones tried to solicit lewd photos and videos from approximately 30 other girls before he was arrested. He was dressed in a black suit in the courtroom, and the district attorney said, "Do you agree with the factual statements that these factual statements are true?" Well, you just called them factual statements, but he said, "Yes, sir." So he pled guilty, and he argued that Jones should have been taken into custody back then. But yeah, but so if you got children, this is what you need to be looking out for. Welsh argued that, you know, that Jones should be taken in custody until his sentencing, but Lee said that the progress Jones has made through a twice a week counseling session was too important to interrupt, and noted that he has not missed a single court date or has complied with all the terms of his pre-trial release. It seems as though you're making good progress. What? He's making good progress. So what you gonna do? Put him back out on the streets? He's making good progress. He's taking counseling. Okay, they all right, let this been a brother. I want to encourage you to keep making that progress. That's what the judge told him. Illinois is something else, man. I swear to God. Now, his music is designed, I mean, is described online as like what they would call emo type of melody pop music. And that's what he does. And the fan base seems to be mostly teenage girls. So, throughout the years, he reportedly acknowledged that he had conversations online with girls that would involve him to create a video of themselves twerking. He said that he never asked them to do anything more than send a twerking video. So I know if I'm a parent and I got a 14-year-old girl and she's saying all these crazy things and twerking in front of the camera, I got a problem with that.
I'm not saying he's going to make the All-Star team. He could be a credible starter and manning the post in this league because he's getting stronger by the.
Yeah, they got my Skip and Shannon on. Yeah, so if you got children, definitely. After his arrest, Jones admittedly requested and receiving videos from the victim, and he admitted it. It was for sexual pleasure, according to the complaint. He made the cover of the paper here in Chicago once he pled guilty. No one talked about it. I didn't hear about it on the news. I didn't hear about it nowhere. So I had to take the risk and put the video out to point and show you guys. There you go. On the cover of the paper. He made the cover. And nobody's talking about it. A YouTube star here in this city, and nobody's talking about it. Your kids probably know who he is. They probably has twerked to his videos, sent him, might been had sending him pictures. And because he's going through therapy, they're gonna make a sweet deal for him. He gets to stay at home during his arrest, knowing he asked 14 to 15-year-old girls to say, hey, Austin, look at this 14-year-old A bouncing around. He's 26 years old. And behind closed doors, he told them he was using it for his sexual pleasure. It's sick, it's disgusting, but we need to speak on it and we have to speak on it because it needs to be talked about. These things need to be brought to the light. If we become like, I can't talk about it, this video might have awoken some parents who might say, hey, let me find out if my kid know about who this guy is. Oh, because his lawyer put him through counseling. And because he's a YouTube star who was on an international tour, he was able to get a pass. Yep. So don't forget to support me because they gonna find me any which way they go. If you got the Cash App, you can hit me up on the Cash App, or this one got the super chat. You can hit me up either way. I don't mind. I said I'll take the risk. That's what I'm saying. People out here got kids. A lot of my subscribers are in the 30-year-old bracket. They got kids. They love to be on the internet. They don't know everything their kids are looking at. Some of them have teenage daughters that might need to be looking at this. They might need to go find out who this guy is and go and start looking up all the videos and making sure that they not trying to do something stupid on the internet. All right, so he made the cover of the paper, yet I heard nobody talk about it. And he's on the cover of the paper. So I had to make it aware to the rest of the world. That's what I do. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day and protect your kids.